investing specifically, the level to which you can organize is it's increased exponentially, right? So operating by feel is, in my opinion, inexcusable. You know, a new investor should look at these tools and say, okay, this is how I can make sure that literally nothing falls through the cracks. That I've looked at every angle of this property.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I'm your host, Scott Bursey. And today, we welcome Eric Bramlett of Bramlett Partners, who has mastered scaling operations in challenging environments. Eric, welcome to the show.
Hi, Scott. Thanks so much for having me today.
It's just awesome having you here. For those of our listeners who may not be familiar with your world, please give us the short version of how your real estate journey began and where you're at now.
Humbly, right? So I sort of fell into real estate in 2003. I was pretty young. I was around 24 years old. I joked that I got serious about it about, 9 years later in 2012. Probably got a little more serious every year that I led up to that. That's when I founded at Bramlett Partners, and started off with just myself. We hired one agent a year later, and today we're 153 agents. We'll approach $1 billion in sales this year. Hopefully, we'll break the $1 billion mark this year. Yeah.
Outstanding. And Eric, you built one of the most productive independent brokerages in the country by leaning hard into data and systems. In today's shifting market, what is the one old school habit you're refusing to let go, and which new school tech is actually worth the hype in your view?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would say the old school tool that we'll probably never let go of, and it's the most powerful tool, is simply the telephone. Real estate is a relationship business. I don't think that's going to change. If it does change, we're probably in trouble. So, the most important thing any agent can do is stay in touch with your past clients, your referral network, continue to provide great service, and you do that with personal touch. You do that by building relationships. So, yeah, pick up the phone, make a phone call. Text messages are fine, probably second best, but just make sure you stay in contact with your clients in your sphere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then
In
the
terms of
the new school that you feel should be worth mentioning.
Yeah. I mean, I have, I fell into internet marketing pretty early in my career, probably 2004, 2005. And that's what I built the business on early on. In the business was just, we've got a pretty dialed leads program. We don't buy leads. It's all from performance marketing. And I was incredibly excited about that in the mid 2000s whenever I found it. And I have not been as excited about any technology since until Agentic AI, and very specifically agentic coding. Very specifically agentic coding. I've been working with agentic coding for about a year now. And in February, whenever Opus 4.6, Claude Opus 4.6 was released, just a massive leap forward. And couldn't be more excited about it. We're able to develop tools in 10 to 15 times the speed that we were able to develop them with traditional development. and watching things come to life in that amount of time is just really satisfying.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Downsides, I'm not sleeping as much because I am so excited about it. So
Hey, rightfully so. And I think that's the perfect place to start, Eric. I
yeah.
think there's a lot of shiny object syndrome, to be quite frank with you, in real estate right now. So, hearing you filter the noise for our listeners is exactly why we wanted you on the show.
Well, thank you. Yeah, definitely agree with you. There are lots of shiny objects out there. One of our core values is focus on the effective. We always try to cut through the noise. Look at what's really moving the needle. Look at what's actually causing impact, and then sharing that with our agents and promoting that with our agents.
And Eric, shifting gears slightly, many successful investors eventually hit a ceiling because they can't effectively delegate. What is the most
Right.
critical piece of advice you would give a real estate professional right now regarding building and maintaining a high performing, scalable team?
Yeah, if you're team building, then hiring is it is both the most frustrating thing to do and the most important thing that you can possibly do. Um, you know, Hiring right takes a lot of time. You sometimes get lucky and you find the right person very quickly, but that usually doesn't happen. It usually takes months. So you get fatigued, and you'll convince yourself why the wrong person really is the right person, and then inevitably that doesn't work out. So having the discipline to hire very slowly, and when it doesn't work out, to also fire fast is it's very important. It's the most important skill you can have when you're building any sort of organization.
Eric, that's excellent perspective on leveraging talent to protect your time and focus on high leverage activities.
Well, thank
Couldn't
you,
agree
thank
any
you very
more with
much.
you. Yeah, and it needs to be heard. It's so critical, so critical, so vital. Eric, we
Yeah.
often talk about the need for operational efficiency. Besides the traditional CRM, what alternative systems or non traditional technology are you seeing gain traction among savvy investors for managing and automating their deal flow? And how
Uh,
has Bramlett Partners implemented them?
Yeah. No question. Connecting all of your data into, I would say, very specifically Claude, will. I mean, it'll increase your efficiencies incredibly dramatically. It gives you a 360-degree view. So we have literally every important piece of information. It's combined into one central location, which then has an MCP that goes to Claude, and I can ask literally any question. How a broad question I can ask is, "How is the business doing, and what should I worry about today?" And it'll tell me anywhere, anything from, what's your email deliverability look like? What are your open rates? How does it compare? Is that a problem, or are things fine? To our recruiting pipeline, to productivity of the agents. It gives you incredible insights. It allows you to strategize incredibly well. For investors, I mean, no question about it. Allow the system to learn how you work, and bring every deal you have into the system. Your deal flow should be, piped in there automatically. You should analyze deals through Claude, with any other tool that you need, statistical analysis type tools. Um, and it will allow you to make decisions, well, very quick, much more quickly than you would otherwise, and to also make these decisions very confidently.
I appreciate you shedding light on those operational efficiencies. It's clear technology is evolving quickly.
Yeah,
And Eric, when
definitely.
investors are looking at a deal, comprehensive vetting is paramount. How does Bramlett Partners approach risk assessment and market analysis to keep investors better informed so they understand and mitigate their exposure to perhaps risk before they sign on the dotted line?
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Yeah, I mean, using that strategy effectively, right? So we bring in a couple of different statistical tools into Claude, and when we're looking at a property, we can ping those tools. It'll tell us what the market looks like, what negotiating leverage we have with that regard. The more data you give it about the specific property, the better you're going to do. Down to seasonality, down to the time of acquisition versus the estimated time of sale, how that's going to impact it. Those are the tools we use. We trust them quite a bit. It's been very fast. They've only been around for a couple of months, but they perform incredibly well. And I only see our organization leaning more and more into these tools.
That deep dive into market and research modeling is fascinating.
Yeah,
And
thank
I
you.
guess looking ahead, if you were advising a brand new investor starting today, what core
Mhm.
skill shift do you believe will define success in real estate investing over the next 3 to 5 years, perhaps? And how should they prepare for it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that investing specifically, the level to which you can organize is it's increased exponentially, right? So operating by feel is, in my opinion, inexcusable. A new investor should look at these tools and say, okay, this is how I can make sure that literally nothing falls through the cracks. That I've looked at every angle of this property. As an investor, I have flipped a number of homes in my life, and I own a number of rental properties. And when you're new, it's very normal to sort of overanalyze. And I don't think that's really overanalysis necessarily. I think it's a lot of diligence that you tend to let slip as you progress throughout your career. So the intuition of a new investor of really looking at every angle of every property makes a lot of sense, and you can actually continue to do it. And you can do it as you progress through your investment journey.
Well said. And Eric, for our listeners, what golden nugget or takeaway would you like to leave with them today?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would say the technology is exciting, and you shouldn't ignore it. But don't ignore the relationships, right? The relationships are
Sure.
still going to be the most important asset that you have, right? So as an investor, the people that you know that can help you source deals. As a real estate agent, your friends, family, sphere of influence. For everybody, your network, right? Who advises you? Those relationships are still the most important asset that any business owner has. And don't let those fall through the cracks if you go down the rabbit hole as I have, and leaned into this new exciting technology.
Those relationships are everything in this business. And before we let
Right.
you go, we've got to know what's your vision for, let's say, the next 10 years, decade down the road,
For us personally,
personally or as a Bramlett Partners as a company.
as a
Either
company,
as a company would be fine, and then maybe personally as well, because so much of the time the personal aspect of things really parlays into the business aspect of things.
yeah, definitely. Well, I'll say personally first, right? I think that challenges and improvement, that's what life is all about, experiences. So continue to try to be a little bit better today than I was yesterday. That's kind of a core value that I personally have. For the business, it's to continue to focus on quality, right? Do things really, really well. We focus on our North Star is client service, and how can we continue to be a little bit better for our clients today than we were yesterday. Where that takes us in 10 years, I hope we're pretty dang good. I feel like I feel like we're pretty good now, and hopefully we can be even better tomorrow and 10 years from now.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Absolutely, Eric. Couldn't agree with you anymore. We wake up in the morning and we all have a decision to make. Are we going to strive to be a little bit better today than we were yesterday? That's
100%.
fantastic. And thank you for sharing.
Well, thank you.
Eric,
It's been great being here. I
before we
appreciate it.
this has been just outstanding. But before we let you go, for our listeners who want to learn more about Bramlett Partners, what's the best way for them to connect and reach you and your team?
Yeah, definitely. You can Google my name or the company will pop up. You can go to Bramlett Partners. An easy way to connect with me is if you're on LinkedIn. You can look me up, and definitely I'd love to connect with everybody out there. Yeah.
Once again, thank you for joining us today and sharing those vital insights.
Well, thank you, Scott. It's been a ton of fun.
It's been more than a pleasure. And for our listeners, we appreciate you. If you got value from today's episode, please subscribe. We have more conversations coming up with exceptional operators just like Eric. Until next time, keep your standards high and your vision clear. We'll see you in the next episode, everyone.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.